Welcome Inner Universe community. My name is Sanchita Pandey and our topic for today is being present. It is so important that we are present in this present moment, that is the now. Why is it important? Because you are co-creating your life with the universe in this present moment. It just perceives what type, what quality of vibrations you are exuding in the now. If they are high vibrations, that is what you create in your life. So whatever you will see in the future is being created in the now. In his book, The Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle says, die to the past every moment. Die to the past every moment. That means once you go to the next now, every moment is now. So once you go to the next now, the past now is gone. You must refer to it only when it serves any purpose to this now, the now that you are living right in this present moment. What stops us from being in the now? Nothing else but your own mind. Now, mind is not that villain that it seems to be. Mind is good. Mind is logical. It guides you through your experiences. It shows you the right path. But the thing is, it aligns with the ego and then it becomes the master. Now, when it aligns with the ego, this mind becomes destructive. Now, once it becomes a master, then it is like you are just following your mind, always anxious. It will bring up all your negative experiences. It will show you, listen, take care of your future, plan for the future and everything you have to do. And that is how you will always remain worried and anxious. So how will you know that you are absolutely in this now? Whenever you are absolutely in the present moment, you will feel very calm and peaceful. There won't be any thoughts in your mind. You'll be engrossed in whatever you are doing. Whatever activity you are doing in this now, you will put lot of love and concentration. You will not do it with your mind. Your whole being will be involved in doing it. Now you are present in this now. If you are singing, it is like your whole body is singing. When you feel the beauty of something, it is like you feel it through your whole body. Whatever you are doing it with your whole body. That is how much you are present. You must have seen that everything beautiful is perceived by the heart. So always refer to your heart also. You use your mind but also consult your heart, because the heart is non-judgmental. It is more loving. It is more intuitive. And so that intuitive intelligence must be tapped in by using your heart. Whenever a child comes to you showing you a blue tree, now your heart says, oh, this is so sweet, but your mind says trees are not blue. So that is what logic your mind uses, and it keeps on chattering. It makes your mind chatter because there are any amount, thousands and thousands of thoughts from the present moment about the future. And so while your life is passing by in this now, what you are doing is, where you are living is either in the past or in the future. Your body is here, but your thought, your mind is never here. It is always either in the past or in the future. So you are actually not living your life. Now let us talk about ways in which we can bring our mind in this present moment. We can actually enjoy and cherish this now, the gift of now that we have. The first way to be in this present moment is become a witness to your thoughts. You don't allow everybody inside your home. Nowadays you cannot allow anyone. That is what you have to do with your thoughts. Just become a witness, whether they are good thoughts, bad thoughts. Just become a witness to the thoughts. Don't sit with your thoughts. Don't align with your thoughts. Become detached with your thoughts. Your thought, that is your mind, and you are two separate entities. You are not one. Now you can become a witness. And as you become aware of your thoughts, I know what all thoughts are coming in. Just let them come and go. Let them come from this door and let them go out from the other door. And I'm not judging those thoughts. I'm not doing anything about those thoughts. I'm not sitting with those thoughts. I'm just witnessing those thoughts. Let me see what quality and number of thoughts come throughout the day. Now you become empowered. And what happens is, as you become a witness to your thoughts subside. There are no thoughts in your mind. You are now totally engrossed in the activity you have taken up now, and you are doing it with so much of love, and your mind is not chattering at all. Your mind is not in the past or in the future. You are absolutely present in this moment. So this is how you become present in the now. The second way to be in this present moment is, whatever activity you are engaged in right now, do it with lot of concentration, attention and love. Pour in all your love in that activity. Do it with lot of interest. Just try out new ways of doing it, innovative ways of doing that thing. And as you put in lot of attention and love into your work, you'll be totally engrossed in doing it. Do it with your whole being. And that is how you will be in the present moment. Now, whenever you practice music, all you have to do is, whatever you are doing, if you are singing, sing with absolute concentration. That is the way you develop your voice and your skill in singing. That is how you improve your singing. Now, if you are singing, you are practicing, but you are thinking about, oh, I have to go to the market. And you are singing, oh, in the evening I have to water the plants. Okay. Now, it is not serving any purpose, because this is not practice. You are not imbibing anything from your practice. There won't be any improvement in your singing. So this is true for anything that you are doing. If you are doing anything, just be totally present in it. Now, what happens when your mind wanders somewhere? Bring it back to your activity. Bring it back to the present moment. Now, all that you have is this now. The third way to be in the present moment is, instead of directing your attention to your mind, towards the thoughts that you are thinking, direct your attention to your body. Now what happens is, as you direct your attention towards your body, align with the spirit within, align with the energy, life energy flowing through your body. As you meditate and you visit different organs of your body, just be aware and be in gratitude for everything every organ does for you. Close your eyes and visit every part of your body and give gratitude to various organs in your body. They work so hard as a team so that you are living, you are able to carry on with all your work throughout the day. So now, as you become more body-centered, you connect with your inner being, with the life energy force inside your body. Now you are again present in this moment. What is happening is, the observer, that is you, and what you are observing, that is also you, they become one. The observer and the observed have become one. At one time, you are connecting with your physical self and the non-physical self, that is your spirit. And now when you come back and you mingle with everybody else outside, you will still be so present and anchored in with your spirit that now outside situations won't be able to create upheaval inside you, because you are connected with your inner being, that is the spirit that lies within you. The fourth way to be present in this moment is through surrender. Swami Sukhbodhanand says that accept the isness of what is. Now you are not resisting the present moment, whether good or bad, you just accept it as prasad, as offering from God. Now there is no resistance, but does that mean you go into inaction? No. First you surrender. Surrender means having faith in the higher source. Now whatever you can do from this centered position, as you are anchored and connected with the higher source, now do whatever you can do without being attached to the results. So you are trying your best to improve your life, but then you are not attached that it must happen now. When will it happen? There is no anxiety within you, because you just know everything will happen for your good. That is what faith is all about. That is what belief is all about. So you just know. All you have to do is try your best and leave the rest. To whom? To the higher source, the creator of the universe. It is going to make the best story for you, and your life will change for the better. We are all not positive all the time. Sometimes we feel angry, sometimes somebody may feel jealous also. Accept those negative feelings also. That is also a part of you. So accept those feelings. The very awareness of accepting those negative feelings empowers you, because now you can shift your thoughts. Now you can take charge. Now you are not in a sleepy or unconscious state. You know you are getting angry. Come on, stop it now. Wait for some time before you utter some negative words. So this empowers you, and in this now you change your emotions by changing your thoughts, and that is how you shift your vibrations also, and you create a beautiful life. So that is how being anchored in the present moment also means being absolutely aware of what you are speaking, what you are thinking. Whenever you are walking, you must be aware about every step that you are taking. Where are you keeping your things? You must be aware. So awareness is the key, because as you increase your awareness, what happens is you are aware of your thoughts. You are also aware of your emotions. You are aware of your physical body. How is it feeling? And this awareness keeps you anchored in the present moment. And it also helps you gauge your words, actions, and thoughts. When you are absolutely present in this moment, you feel a sense of peace. And this meditative state of your being helps you to feel a connection with everything and everyone around, including you. You connect with your true inner core, and you are very creative. You are always inspired. You are always full of positive energy, full of enthusiasm for life, and you get these innovative ideas to try out something new all the time. Now the question arises as to, do you accept everything good and bad in this present moment? You are not liking something, so do you say, oh, this is so good? Do you lie about something you do not like? No. If something is not going on well in your life, accept it, surrender to it. Now there is no resistance being offering to it, be it illness, be it any kind of negative experience in your life. Just accept it, surrender, and now from this point of faith and belief, do whatever you can. You are not aligning with inaction. You are doing action, you are doing whatever best you can do from where you are standing, but you are not attached to the results. You are absolutely clear with whatever action you are taking. When you resist something you do not like in your life, what is happening is you are confused, you are complaining. So you are not thinking from a solution oriented mind. You are still aligned with the problem. And if you are aligned with the problem, you can never come to a solution. The solution will come on its own when you are absolutely anchored with your inner being, that is your spirit, because you are standing in a place of absolute clarity, non-confusion, faith, belief, and you believe in this now. Because when you believe, these are the vibrations you are exuding, and the screenshot that the universe will take of you will be one of belief, one of surety, one of clarity, one of solution-oriented mind, one of positive expectation. And so, all kinds of abundance will start flowing into your life just by being anchored in this present moment. This is all in this video. Thank you so much, Inner Universe community. My message for you is I love you and I wish abundance, peace, good health and lot of luck in your life. Thank you so much for being with me. Namaste.